Welcome to this edition of the Sunday Monday vlog. We have a lot of stuff that's changed. We've got a lot of work done around here. We had the goat name drawing. We have so much stuff going on. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. Alright, so it's that time again to do the drawing for the name for the goat. The baby goat. I totally went soft. I said I was going to do 20. I cut off more people. I had about 50 people submit names. But I went to 30. So here's the list of 30. And, basically 1 through 30. So I'm going to go through. And for those of you that don't know, the last number in the bowl is the name of the goat. And Max is sitting here staring at me again. What do you think, Bugs? Alright, here we go. Alright, first number is 26. So 26 will not be Sheila. Number 17 will not be Zoe. Number 1 will not be Louise. It's been a long day at work. Number 3, which will not be Elvira. Hey. Number 23, which won't be Snow. Number 6, I'm glad I wrote that 6 on the bottom because it looked like a 9. 6 will not be Moira. Number 22 will not be Lamb Chop. Number 15 will not be Liza. Number 27 will not be Ethel. Number 13 will not be Karma. Number 2 will not be Cream. Number 16 will not be Xena. Number 4 will not be Powder. Number 29 will not be Gertrude. Number 14 will not be Whitey. Since I got that mixed up, somebody wanted Whitney, somebody wanted Whitey. Whitey will not be the name. Whitney is still on there so far. Number 5 will not be Snowflake. Number 7 will not be Destil. Number 11 will not be Sugar. Number 10 will not be Grace. Number 28 will not be Bubbles. Number 8 will not be Danny. Number 19 won't be Layla. Number 20 won't be Olivia. Number 12 won't be Milkshake. Number 24 won't be Stinker. Number 9 won't be Elsa. Number 30 won't be Daisy. Number 18 won't be Diamond. 25 won't be Whitney. Number 21 is Daria. Daria. So whoever wanted Daria, Daria is the name. So I'll be right back with the Sunday Monday vlog in one moment. Alright, so we're going to go down here. I just got done feeding all the animals, and I know everybody loves seeing the animals, so this way everybody can see the animals eating all together, hanging out. And of course, I know I'm going to have some people saying, oh, I want to see the new goat Daria. So we got Nestor right here on the left, the multicolor. We got Peaches on the right, the solid color. And that's Daria right there with the white patch down the center. And then I'm being invaded by goats. Jackson, Tiny Dude, Baby Boy. Everybody's going crazy. Everybody wants to be on camera. Here comes Ghost. That's the papa of all the babies. So I'll talk to you guys in a moment. Enjoy. Alright, Homesteader family. So I am down here at the bottom of the driveway because I have a surprise for you guys. So it is a semi-beautiful day, cloudy, a little bit cold, real windy like normal, but I got my sign in. So there is the custom sign that I had done for the driveway, and this end I'm going to have to cut off because it sticks out too far. And it could go right through a windshield at the angle. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. I might put it down on the other side and do hours of operation. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet. But I took a string line. I went 20 feet from the fence because my easement is 20 feet over for the 4.4 acre easement that I have all the way to my property. And I got this chain that's going to go across to the pole. I'm going to concrete the pole that I just drilled the hole for. I had my box blade on the back of the tractor. I've been grading the driveway for 2 days. I've been, like I said, expanding the driveway to 20 feet, which will give plenty of space for two vehicles to go next to each other. So when I have people coming in, people going out, it's not a one-lane driveway like it's been. And then somebody's got to back up or pull off or something like that. So this chain's going to go across, and then I have a close sign that's going to go in the middle that I pick up tomorrow on Monday that the sign shop is making for me, Master Printers down there in Canyon City. I'm going to pull those two T-posts from my old sign that I had down here. And this is the trailer. So this is the framing I did for the trailer. I got all the plywood that I lean up on the sides, on the front and the back, so I can haul mulch, and it really works really nice. I also have the gas cans and the propane tanks in here for picking up all my weekly gas and propane for the week tomorrow when I go to town. And like I said, I'll also be hauling another load of mulch because you can see the driveway is not fully mulched. It's going to probably take 3, maybe 4 loads of mulch in order to get everything mulched on the driveway down to the gates, including the parking lot. It's running me about $120 a trailer load, plus gas and time going back and forth. So it's a lot cheaper than stone. I've had a lot of people say I should put stone down for the driveway, stone down for the walkways, stone here, stone there. But I want to do what Scotland does, Ireland does, all the European places back east, where they're lush, they're green, and that's because mulch holds moisture in. If you keep putting rock down on everything and pour concrete everywhere, it doesn't hold moisture in. It doesn't break down. It doesn't fertilize the ground. There's Miracle out there fertilizing, pooping, peeing everywhere. But as the mulch breaks down, it not only holds the water, but it gives nutrients to the plants and everything around. It also breaks down and gives earthworms a place to have bedding and something to chew on and things like that. So that's why I've decided to go with mulch. It's also the third of the price of what rock would cost, if not a fourth. So it's a lot cheaper for as much as I got to do. And you can see the goats are down. They're out walking around. Ghost went in the area. I had to go grab my rake. But I planted 150 feet of seed. And then that's the trees, the first U. And then I'm going to plant seed in that one. And another U, and so on and so forth. So I'll show you that once I get inside. But for the seed, the food plots that I'm doing in between the U's is the green manure mix. It's white clover seed, and I sprinkle bird seed too because you won't see it, but that mulch area is covered in birds. So it's a good thing I put bird seed down on top of my seed. So hopefully some seed survives. The clover seed, I should have no problem. And then, of course, once the clover gets established, I can always throw seed and get more going. So this is the parking lot area. I'm smoothing it out and trying to level it out. I've had several people say I need a bigger parking lot. That's why I'm doing all the work that I'm doing. And I also line the boulders because I've been driving over my 20 feet. And I want to make sure that I stay within the 20 feet of my easement. And then with the boulders, people can't drive in and out of the parking lot through somebody's property. So let me go ahead and get in here. It's going to be a little bit difficult trying to undo the lock and unlatching and all that one-handed, but I think I can do it. And I'll get in here and I'll show you everything I've done inside the ranch, because a lot of stuff is happening outside the ranch. But it's all progress being made. It's things getting accomplished and getting stuff done. So here at the pole for the gate, you can see the line. The fence, I pull back a good 4.5 feet. So that way I can excavate all that out, dig that out, and make the parking lot even bigger than how big it is now. Just so I've got plenty of room for everybody coming in. This area, I need to go ahead. I'm going to scratch the surface like I did. I'm going to put seed down and mulch that area. This is my U where the trees are going to be. And then, because I have another 38 trees or so coming in and bamboo and stuff like that, I need to do more. So here, I'm going to, where the cinder blocks are, I'm going to do 2 stacks of cinder block and concrete to put that feeder on top. And then I'm going to wrap fence around that area where that roll is to keep the goats and animals from getting to the feeder. So that way I don't have to bend down, hurt my back trying to get the feed out of the feeder. I'll be able to make it real smooth. Here comes Mr. Mickey Mouse for his head scratch because he's such a good dog. And you can see I'm working on the next U. And then in this area is going to be seed. So I've had a couple people now ask me why I don't do drip systems and all that type of stuff. This is why, because I'm going to have trees, feed, trees, feed, trees, feed. So feed outside, trees, then feed in here, and everything's got to get watered. So the trees are protected from the goats and stuff eating the trees. They can eat the pathways. The pathways will eat. The only tree I got to move is this one. This is in the way. It's also less than 16 feet across, so I can use a cattle panel to block off each pathway and let it grow up a foot, 2 feet, whatever, then open it up, let the animals in. And I can also drive the tractor or the green truck through. This week, I'm going to be doing the fence on the outside of the U to finish the U after I drill all the holes. And then I'm thinking painted corn there in the center in its own little fenced area. And that's pretty much it. So it's been a long week, long days, long nights, and that's it. So have a great day. I'll talk to you guys. Okay, so like I was saying, I came back down here. I got the concrete here in the tractor, and I went ahead and I got the pole concreted up. So it's all set level, and I got the chain to go across. All right, welcome back. So it's been a long week. So much stuff has happened. I got a lot of work accomplished. The truck goes in on Tuesday to figure out what's wrong with the truck. I'm going to haul another load. You're going to be watching this today, which is Monday. I filmed this Sunday, which is today for me. Monday, I'm going to haul another load of mulch. I'm going to get propane, gas, all that type of stuff. All the normal errands except the mulch, because I'm going to try to get more mulch on the driveway. If I have the time, I'm going to try to wake up early, get a load of mulch first thing in the morning when they open, come back, empty the trailer load, run back, grab another trailer load, and try to get that emptied before I got to take the truck in Tuesday. Because I need at least 2 more to get up over the driveway and down towards the parking lot. And now that I'm looking at this camera, this sty that I got on my eye from Mia Mouse jumped on me, nailed me in the eye. Looks pretty bad on camera. I don't know how bad it looks in the video, but I'm just noticing it as I look at myself in the camera. So a lot of stuff's been going on. A lot of stuff got accomplished. At the end of my video, at the end of the Sunday Monday vlog video last week, I got into my pet peeve. People telling me how to do things, that I need to do this, I have to do this. And I had some comments saying, oh, you know, they're not saying this, they're not saying that. But when you use those words, you have to do this or you need to do that, that's what it means. It's not, hey, my suggestion is this is something you might want to think about, this is something you might want to consider, something like that. It's totally different than saying you have to do this, you need to do that. So anyhow, out of the 3 people that I was having issues with, I appreciate 2 of you that have decided to back off and stop sending me emails and personal messages and stuff telling me I need to do this, I have to do that. So I am grateful for that. However, this is the very first time I've done something, and I think the 4th or 5th time I've done this also. The first thing that I've never done before is I've banned somebody from the channel. This person decided to start making snarky remarks. When I banned them from YouTube, they migrated to Facebook, started making snarky remarks on Facebook. Had to go over there, ban them, and block them from emails. This person, I don't know what their problem is, but they can't let sleeping dogs lie. So I've never banned anybody from anything, social media, YouTube, emails, anything. This is the very, very first time I've done that. So it was kind of a shock that I had to do that, and then for them to go to the next platform and next platform, so on and so forth. So, and then I've had some more people. It's mainly on my firewood video that's at like 350,000 views. I get a lot of cussing. If you're gonna have multiple cuss words and be degrading and all that type of stuff, just non-stop in the comment's gonna be deleted. I've deleted, I think, 3 more of those. If you say he looks like a dumbass, or you know, he's ugly as shit or something like that, I don't care about that. But when you got like 4 or 5 cuss words in a little paragraph, and it's nothing but derogatory, degrading, and everything like that, I don't want to read that. I don't want to see that, and I'm sure other people don't want to see that. So if you're going to leave comments like that, you might as well not leave a comment, because it's going to get deleted. That's the only type of comments. Like I say, if you want to call me asshole, a dipshit, whatever, just one line or whatever, that's fine. I leave that on there. You can see that in the firewood video. I've got tons of them. The big news is we broke 500,000 views, so 500,000 views on the channel. So it is just crazy on how big the channel is growing. Well over 1,500 subscribers. I think I'm at like 1,525 now. I haven't checked in a couple days, so who knows, but it's growing. It's just a lot of stuff going on. Spring is still coming. I woke up 2 days ago to light dusting of snow, so it's still cold. So you can see my trees are still in here. They got leaves growing on multiple different ones, so I haven't been able to do that. Friday afternoon, I got an email from Four Seasons Nurseries that they sent the bamboo and the 38 or so other nut trees that are on their way. So I'm going to have a lot of planning to do. So you can see I started on the U. I'm going to drill the holes this upcoming week because I'll be without the truck Tuesday on for a few days, probably Tuesday to Friday. So I can work on the U. Tomorrow while I'm in town, I'm going to pick up extra wire because I'm almost out of tie wire for the fencing. I also need to pick up some extra T-posts because I'm just about out of the 5-foot T-posts for the U-shaped structures. So my goal is this week, while I don't have the truck, I'm going to drill all the holes in the second U. I'm going to get the second U completed with the T-post and the fencing. These trees that I just showed you are going to get planted. The trees that come in this week are going to get planted. I need to make some more wire baskets for the small trees. I'm going to section off an area for the painted corn, and I'll be planting that probably maybe this Friday or this weekend, upcoming weekend, I'm not sure. I want to make sure the cold weather is done before I commit to putting corn in the ground, because that's one thing that will kill it right away is that cold. Also, all these cases of seed, I planted a 150-foot row, which you're seeing in the video, but I still have so much. And these two rows I just showed you, I got a third row on the front side. So I'm going to try to get the seeds planted. So I've got more than enough to keep me busy while the truck's in the shop getting worked on. Cryptocurrency is still down. It's actually gone down a little bit more. So I'm down like another 10 grand. But I have to get some cash because I need some cash to work on some stuff. So I'm probably going to wait until Monday or Tuesday, hoping the market comes up a little bit. Earlier today, my account went up to 99,000. Right now it's back down to 92. So I probably should have done it when it was back at 99, but I didn't because I was out working, so I didn't realize it had gone up that high. So hopefully it goes back up to around 100,000. Then I'll cash out 2,500 after fees and stuff. I'm not sure. I think I'll have like $2,200 after paying the fees, and that money will be used for working around the ranch. I got to get more T-posts, like I said, and all that type of stuff. I have some Home Depot cards, so what I have left on Home Depot cards I'll use tomorrow, and then I'm pretty much broke unless I pull out cash, because I have my mortgage payment here, which is like $1,300 a month. I got the tractor payment, which is $750 a month. I got the animal feed that runs me a bunch of money each month, and I only had $3,000 a month that I'm living on. So that's going to venture into my next thing. Is I have different people commenting, man, you know, did you come into wealth? Do you come from a rich family? How did you get your money? Everything like that. So I want to talk about that, and then I've got another topic that I'm going to swing into off of this, and that is about judging people. So no, I have not hit the lottery. Cryptocurrency, I made some money. That's how I bought my trailers. I got my settlement from the government last year, and part of that money went into buying the ranch. I still have a 5-year mortgage on the ranch at $1,300 a month for 5 years. So it's a lot of money. I still owe like $70,000 or something on the ranch. So I've got a long ways, because my first mortgage payment wasn't until September of last year. So 5 years from September of last year. So I've got, what, 4.5 years plus to go on that. The tractor, That's totally financed. I put 0% down. I owe $750 a month payment for 8 years, starting November last year of 2018. So I have a lot of debt on my books that a lot of people don't consider. Yes, I have a lot of this stuff, but it's all debt. The trailers, the first flatbed trailer I financed, for those of you that have been watching, I financed that. I got 3 months, 0 interest, 0 payments, and then I paid it off. I cashed out some of my cryptocurrency, I paid it off. But for those 3 months, I didn't have to make a payment. I was able to save up money and not have interest payments at all on that trailer. The enclosed white lifestyle trailer that I bought, I couldn't get financing because I don't have credit, because I just got a credit card and all that last year of 2018 in the fall. So I haven't had payments, mortgage payments, credit card payments, anything like that for like 9 years. So I have basically no credit lengthwise. I have good credit because I made all my payments, all that type of stuff. It's just I have less than 6 months worth of credit, so I can't finance anything right now. So that trailer's paid off. But like I said, I cash out crypto for the trailers. I cash out crypto for the mini truck and a lot of these different projects. Like right now, I'm going to cash out $2,500 in the next couple of days to finance a little bit more. Now, where did that money come from? My crypto money. Well, I have been investing for several years now in cryptocurrency. Make some money here, lose some money there. Depends on the year if I'm doing good or not. Last year was a real bad year. The year before I made some money. And then of course this year I made some money, but now it's turned around and it's gone back down. So out of my money, my $3,000 a month, which only started back in the end of July, well, end of July of 2018 is when I got that granted, and I started getting the $3,000 a month in September. So before that, I was living on $1,015 a month, which did not go far, and that's where a lot of people don't see the hardship. Everybody sees what I have: 50 acres, beautiful land, all this fencing, a tractor, house site being built, all these things going on. And everybody thinks I'm filthy rich, or some people think I'm filthy rich. And that's not the case. So I'm in a lot of debt to start with. And B, look at what I've been doing. If you followed me at my previous house that I built on my own, out of my money each month went to buying building material. But I lost everything in 2011. But you know what? Here we go. We're going to go all the way back. So I joined the military. Military brought me to Colorado. I bought my first house at 19 years old in Colorado Springs. In 2007, when I got medical discharge out the military for different things, like, I don't know if you can see that big lump right here on my neck, but that's part of my injury. I also got back injury. But when I got medicaled out was in 2007. That was during the housing collapse. So I couldn't move. My house was $40,000 underwater. So I went ahead and started companies up. I started a lawn care company, mowing lawns. That got me started. That kept me being able to pay my mortgage. Then I turned into a lawn care and landscaping company. And then I started a painting and staining company. I started a moving and hauling company, and I started a demolition company. It was under the name Best in the West Incorporated. I did Denver, Colorado Springs, and Pueblo, and I had a nationwide partnership with U-Haul where I used U-Haul's vehicles, trailers, blankets, dollies, all that for pennies on the dollar. And I was able to fly to California. Well, not California, never been California. Fly to Florida, grab a U-Haul would pick me up. I go get the truck, whatever I needed, load up the people, drive them to New York, fly from New York back, so on and so forth. I had a lot of employees and all that jazz. So, like I said, I bought my house when I was 19. So, 2011 rolls around. That was the next collapse of society. And I lost everything. I lost my businesses. I lost all my employees. I lost all my vehicles, all my trailers. I lost my house into foreclosure. And I sold my furniture and stuff. And I found 2.5 acres where I built my house for $2,000. So I covered the $2,000 and I bought some tarps and I made a hobo tent. And I slept in a hobo tent until my neighbors took me in when I got deathly ill. And they let me stay with them until I had a dried in 12 by 20 little structure. No insulation, mind you. Dead of winter. I moved in December 1st. I had a wood stove, so you could see it snowing through the rafters, but that was fine because the wood stove was plenty warm as long as there was wood in the stove. And the 2.5 acres was nothing but woods, so I had plenty of woods. So there was that struggle of staying in a hobo tent, being homeless. A lot of people will not do that. Even to get back on their feet, they're not willing to go all the way down to that level. They're moving with family and do things like that. Well then, for like a year and a half, 2 years, I lived without electricity. I lived without running water. And then my grandfather gave me a loan for solar, and I got solar, which gave me electricity because I couldn't get electricity where I was. So all these different things that I'm not putting money into and that I struggle, just like right now. Look, here at the ranch, even after I sold my property, sold the house, made a little bit of profit, which that went into cryptocurrency along with my previous $100-200 a month into investing. I have gained some money, I have lost some money, and that's where the bulk of my money is. And right now I'm down to, I think, 128,000 or something like that, and I have $147,500 invested that my money has been in. So I am down on my investment, but I still have enough to build a house here. So that's what the plan is. The problem is, look, how many people would live in an RV camper for all these months and going into several more months till the house gets built without running water? I do have electricity here, so that is a plus. But I can't take baths here, can't take showers here. I have to go all the way out to Salida. So I'm saving money because I don't have all these bills of running water and sewer and all these different things. But how many of you are willing to live that way in order to get to your dreams? And that's where I'm going to break off into the next section, and that is, I was at McDonald's 2 different days last week, and there was this little old lady sitting in the corner with some bags, and I saw her, I think it was on Monday, and then I went back town on Wednesday, and she was still there. Well, these people were making fun of her for being homeless, and she got a little upset and everything, and like I told her, we started talking. She said something to me, said hi or whatever. Monday I said hi, and then Wednesday we had a conversation, talked for like 20 minutes. And that's the thing, a lot of people have never been homeless. A lot of people have never been at the bottom of the barrel where you don't know if you got money for food, you don't know how you're going to stay warm in the elements. And like me, I got deathly ill in my tent, my hobo tent that I was staying in, because it snowed and then it warmed up and the bacteria or whatever. I had 104 point something fever. My neighbors came up. I was butt naked laying there trying to survive, and he said, nope, you're coming down, we're getting you medicine, taking care of you. And I got real lucky. But until you're in that circumstance, you shouldn't be judging people. And like this little lady, she lives on Social Security, a fixed amount. She got rid of everything to move here to Colorado to live with her best friend from high school. 3 weeks later, her friend somehow dies just got sick and just died within a 3-week period. And the family came in, sold the house from underneath of her, told her, get out the house because the house is sold. And now she's homeless. She's got no money until the 1st of the month, 1st of May. She's got nowhere to go, and all she has is her 4 little bags. She had no vehicle or anything. Her friend bought her a bus ticket to come all the way up here. So she doesn't know where to go. She moved out from where she was in Texas, came to Colorado, has no family, nowhere to go, and she's trying to find a place that she can afford. And on her $600 some a month, can't really find a place to afford. So she's going back and forth from Walmart to McDonald's. People buy her meals. I helped her out. And just think, people may seem rich, people may seem poor. You never know. You don't know the circumstances of people's lives. You don't know the hardships they go through. And just, you know, until you're in that circumstance, until you're in that situation where you have no other way or nobody else to rely on but yourself, it's a totally different feeling, totally different journey, whatever you want to call it. And it's just something to be mindful of. So, yes, I have a lot of stuff going for me. I have a lot of my ducks in a row. Yes, I may be 32 and not working a job, but I'm doing what I can with what I have to survive. And like I've said before, you know, I pinch every penny I can. I do all the hustling that I can. Like the animal shelters, you know. I busted my butt. I got the money to buy all of them for a discount. I've sold them. I've made money off of the ones that I've sold to cover almost all my money back. And I still have all these shelters here that the animals are using, I'm using for storage. And like I said, I use a credit card now. I get 5% cash back to buy gift cards at City Market to get the $1 off a gallon per gas, to go to Home Depot to get the military discount of 10% off. And it's just, you know, I may have a lot, but it's because I pinch and I scrimp and I save and I do hardships. Like I said, I'm living here, no water. I do baby wipe showers, which I don't even know where my baby wipes are. They're somewhere. But I buy big cases of baby wipes. I wipe myself down 6 days a week, 1 day a week. I drive out to Salida to the hot springs. I pay $5 to take a shower, and that's the way I'm living. So it's just something to consider. You never know the places people are. They may have a lot of stuff. They could be a lot in debt. With me, my tractor, $67,000 with all the implements. The ranch, almost $70,000. Right there, that's $130,000 in debt. I have $128,000 in my crypto account. So, yep, I could almost wipe all my debt away. But if I did that, I can't build this house right here in this house like behind me. So that's the things you got to struggle with. Do you stay in debt and pay? I'm going to end up paying $21,000 in interest over the next 8 years in order for me to build a house to have a roof over my head with running water again, or pay off all my debt, stay in the camper and live this way and try to get farther. It is what it is. That's life. That's what homesteading's about. Homesteading's an expensive hobby for those of you that don't know. So if you don't like doing it, if you don't want to put all your money into it, if you want to take those vacations, go to the beach, buy your $7 Starbucks coffees, and have all those different luxuries, homesteading is not for you. Hate to say it, but Homesteading is expensive and you're stuck. Once you have the animals, that's why I got animals, because then I have to be here to take care of them. And I think that's long enough of a video for you guys, because I'm already at 26 minutes on this video almost, and I got other clips coming. So hope everybody has a good week, and sorry for my rants and my raves and everything else, but I wanted to answer some of those questions, the heartfelt questions of who I am, where I came from, how I'm surviving, how I'm doing what I'm doing, and that type of stuff. And that's it for this week, so stay tuned. I'll talk to you guys next week, and I'll have regular videos every day like normal. So take care.